Hi everyone, this is Sandra Bichel from Career Angels. I'll give it a second for all the platforms to go live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. I'm here today presenting the hidden job market and hidden job market gems, the best offers, curated hidden job market gems means that they're difficult to find for senior international candidates and in English. Every Monday afternoon, we publish them on our group on LinkedIn, Hidden Job Market for Experienced Managers in Europe. And then Monday afternoons, late afternoons, you will see whatever we were able to find looking 5 to 6 days back. Now I will ask my tech support to join me. Okay, let's do that. Somehow my tech support has disappeared. Let's do that. Okay, good. I'll be my own tech support. So I've selected a couple of examples when it comes to the hidden job market and hidden job market gems. Number one, director, play product management and play engineering, published by the Lego Group. Within 2 days, there were already 7 applicants, which is comparing it to other job ads, it's a lot. And by now, I'm sure there are more than 10 or almost 20. Between doing that print screen and sharing this here today with you. So this is one. Why else? What are the reasons? One, that it's a competitive job ad, meaning that there are a lot of candidates applying. Reason number two, although it is based in Denmark, you do not have to speak the local language. So English, being fluent in English is enough. And it does specifically mention how much travel there is involved. In that case, it's 20 to 30 days a year. Then we have example number 2. And I can see my tech support has now joined. If anybody wants to comment, say hi, has questions, please feel free to add it in the comment section and I'll see that then. Okay, now example number 2. And this is an example of, it's a statistical outlier when it comes to the ratio of candidates per job ad. Senior Creative Director, Prime Video Europe. As you can see, within only 3 hours, it has 53 applicants. For those who are not familiar with Prime, Amazon Prime Video is a premium streaming service that offers customer a vast collection of TV shows and movies, and so on and so on. So they're competing with Netflix. And as you can see, it's super popular with candidates. It's in the entertainment industry. It does say multilingual. It doesn't say it has to be German speaking. As you can see, I forgot to mention that it's based in Berlin. With most jobs that are based in Germany or Austria, German as a base language is usually required. And in that case, it is not. It says ideally German, French, Italian, and or Spanish speaker. But if you, for example, are a French-Italian speaker with Spanish and, I don't know, Portuguese, that probably works as well. So Germany is not a must. And which is also, the title itself might not hint at it directly, but it does say that they want professionals that do have a global creative experience. One thing that you might have observed, for those who are familiar with the hidden job market, we have also started a dedicated remote edition. Remote edition means that from the hidden job market gems that we're able to find, we select on those that are specifically positioned as remote, although the LinkedIn filter might not necessarily hint at it. So we actually read we read the job ads that we select. And when we have those job ads, sometimes as part of the text, it says working from home is absolutely fine. So this is one thing that we've started doing and is quite popular. So we have a dedicated remote edition for experienced managers and executives. And we have also new additional editions. So we will have, as of next week, a dedicated Polish edition that the company Element, which is an applicant tracking system, helps us prepare. So a Polish edition that will come out probably on Thursday afternoons. Once a month, we also share job ads that are available only through the ShareHire platform. ShareHire is a referral recruitment technology. And as you might have seen, we also have, as part of the Monday posts, opportunities that are only available for Experang members. So we are working on making sure that we bring to you all the different job ads that are difficult to find but are highly relevant to you. And as I've mentioned before, feel free to comment and ask questions at any point. Okay, but now off to example number 3. Bitpanda in Vienna. I think I've mentioned a couple of weeks ago, they're still looking. Now they're hiring a head of talent acquisition. What's in it for you? Top-notch hardware tech pack. You can choose between a PC and a Mac, for example. Brand new, optimized for hybrid work and headquarter office located in Vienna's FinTech hub. But as well, location hotspots in Berlin, London, Madrid, Barcelona, and Milan. In other words, what is probably an option is to work from those locations as well. Within 3 days, only 7 applicants. And now, example number 4. 22 applicants in 4 days, head of policy and plans branch for the NATO. Why did we mention that? It is relatively rare for international organizations to post openings on LinkedIn. They have usually a very structured and transparent application process. They do usually have to mention the grade, the salary, bases, etc., etc. So if you are interested in joining an international organization, this would be an application to take into consideration. It also mentions language requirements, and this is also a confirmation of one of the trends. NATO uses Taleo, the most popular and most commonly used applicant tracking system within international corporations and organizations. Which brings me to my next point, which is applicant tracking systems. Whenever you see the blue button on LinkedIn where you have to click on apply, it most probably will send you to a fairly known ATS, be it Taleo, My Workday Jobs, Brassring, etc. Now, applicant tracking systems are here to stay. According to a recent study by JobScan, 99% of Fortune 500 companies use applicant tracking systems. It used to be below 95 as I think a year ago. 60 to 70% of ads for executives go through applicant tracking systems. So it's not like 5 to 10 years ago where it was mainly driven by executive search consultants, senior HR professionals, or simply a human being that would interact with executives. Now it is 60 to 70% go through applicant tracking systems. And there are advantages to applicant tracking systems, but also disadvantages because of how they are set up. 75% of CVs are never seen by a human being. How does that work? Why is it that way? There are 2 reasons for that. Reason number 1, that I'll go into more detail a little bit later, is the simple formatting of the file. And reason number 2 is that applicant tracking systems, the majority of the ATS, have a module that allows to rank candidates based on potential fit against the job description. What does that mean? That means that if you do not have very exact matches between keywords of your CV and the job description, you will not be recommended by the software. To give you an example of how exact the matching is and how relevant and important it is, here you will see 4 CVs that have already been formatted in a correct way. So we don't have headers, footers, only standard fonts, standard bullet points, etc., etc. And on the very left is a CV of a candidate that, if a human experienced recruiter would have seen that CV, they would have said, definitely, this is a good candidate, let's include them in the recruitment process. But by putting it through an applicant tracking system, there was only 26% match in keywords, meaning the way I interpret it, it's a 26% chance of landing an interview. Now, how did we get from 26 to 52% match? We added 6-7 lines, the yellow ones. We adapted also how the contact details were formatted, if they're not formatted the correct way. The ATS might think that this is actually a date, so it misinterprets the date on your CV. Then we had another 5 lines in red, so we get to 77% match. So we go from rejected candidate at 26% to this is an amazing candidate, please interview immediately at 85% by adding another 4 words in green. Now, the thing here is to understand and to remember, we're not lying. It's still the same experience. It's the same candidate. It's the same competencies. What has changed is how we phrase the keywords and where we have added the keywords in a strategic way. If you want to know how to go about formatting and adding keywords, I recommend you download our ATS formatting guide, Hack ATS, a step-by-step guide on how to prepare an ATS compliant CV. Thanks to our approach last year, 26% of our clients were able to land great opportunities by hacking the ATS system and applying through job ads, which again, things and the market changes, data changes. Back in 2015, that number was 0%. So since 2016, applicant tracking systems, job ads have started to compete with, for example, headhunters. So once again, where do you find those opportunities? Requests to join our group, Hidden Job Market for Experienced Managers in Europe. I'll add, if you yourself are not an experienced manager, we will probably not allow you into the group. So we try to keep it a high quality group because simply the job ads we select are not relevant for anybody who has less than 10 years of experience and is not a manager. And every Monday afternoon, Anna, my colleague, posts that post where you can then see a snapshot of the most interesting job ads. Plus, once you click on the link, it will be categorized by function. So you don't have to scan through, like in this example, 63 hidden job market gems, but you can directly skip to IT technology or HR or admin and finance, etc. If you are an active job seeker, you can also get in touch with Career Angels. You can book a career consultation with us or ask us for feedback on your CV. Now, if you want to stay in touch with the hidden job market with career-related content, I invite you to follow Career Angels on LinkedIn and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if there are no more comments or questions, thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you.